Hey, what's up, all hours heating and air conditioning? My name is Steven. Hey, in this video, I'm going to show you three things that you can do today to start bringing in more high quality jobs to your business. So by the end of this video, if you can see that I have the technical know-how to get you more high quality jobs, and shoot me back a message and we can chat. Or you can just take this information and implement it yourself. That's fine with me. Now, I don't want to waste any more of your time or mine, so I'm going to jump right in here. The three things I want to go over are content, citations, and backlinks. So content is pretty much everything on your front page here. Now, most business owners, they understand the importance of content, but they don't really understand how much and what type of content Google is looking for. So, first thing I did is I grabbed all your words on your front page here and I put it in a word counter. Right now, you have 708 words on your front page. Now, why is this important? Google usually likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on a homepage, especially in this industry. This gives you plenty of opportunity to put in what we call buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases. This is basically what people are searching for when they're searching for your services with an intent to buy. Now, I brought up one of the top competitors for Raleigh. It's very competitive, so they're always going back and forth. So I just picked Jay's Heating and Cooling because they are up towards the top. I plugged them into a tool that I subscribe to called Ahrefs. Now, this gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google actually uses to rank websites. In the past 30 days, their website was found for 91 keywords and it was clicked on 530 times. I put your website in the same tool. In the past 30 days, you were found for 72 keywords and you were clicked on 150 times. So what we can do is we can compare. We can see what's driving them all this traffic or what's helping to get them found for all this traffic. So we can click on this number here and it'll bring up all the keywords that they're being found for. So what we're looking for are location, we call them location-based buyer intent keywords. So Raleigh, because if you don't have the location behind here, it opens it up for national searches and sometimes even global searches. So HVAC Services Raleigh is a perfect example. This gets alone, this keyword phrase got 400 searches in the past 30 days. So since you do service the Raleigh area, that's one of the areas you service, you definitely want these Raleigh based keywords on your website. So let's go to this tool and let's click on your keywords and see exactly what you're being found for. So we can click on volume here. And it doesn't look like you have any of the Raleigh. Now, I know you're based in Garner, and it looks like you have a lot of those Garner ones. But if you do service Raleigh and that gets most of the searches, I would absolutely put that on your website. So you'd want to go back and get all those and then put them on your Raleigh page so you can start being found there. And you wouldn't want to just put them on once. Each of those keywords, you want to find out how many they have on their site. So, for example, if the ones that they have on once, you'd want to put it on your Raleigh page twice. The ones that they have on twice, you'd want to put it on 3 times, so on and so forth. If you were to do that, you would pretty much dominate the content department. As far as Raleigh goes, you'd want to do that with all your locations eventually, right? I think you guys, I looked it up, and what you look like you're on top of the heap there in Garner. And if you're happy there, that's fine. But if you really want to start dominating these other areas, I would definitely recommend doing this. So the next thing I want to go over are citations. Now, when people are searching these key terms like HVAC services Raleigh, studies have shown from Google that right around 45% of people searching these terms up here are going to be clicking in this section right here. This is called the map pack, and this has everything to do with your Google business profile. Now, most people are under the assumption that it's reviews that get you ranked in here, but that's not the case. If it was, Raleigh Heating and Air would not even be on the list, and air experts would be above service experts. So it's not reviews, it's not pictures or anything like that. So what is it? It's citations. And what is a citation? A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. And chances are you have quite a few of them already. But we've seen that usually the businesses that have between 300 and 400 citations are the ones that rank high up in here. Good news is there's tools available that will show us what and how many citations each of these businesses have. So we could literally find out what citations and how many Service Experts has, and you go down the list and you want to match them. So, for example, if they had 250 of them, you want to go down and match all of them, get the same ones, and then get at least 50 more. But I'd say at least 100 more, really. Close to like 400 would really put you up atop of this list and put you in the running for that 45% of people that are clicking in there. So underneath this section is what we call Google's organic search results list. And this number one spot gets the most clicks out of anything on the page. Whereas this shares the 45%, this spot alone gets right around 40% by itself. And the main driver here are backlinks. So what are backlinks? It's other relevant websites that are linking back to your website. And they work kind of like online referrals. And the more relevant that site is that links back to you, the better. So let's say, for example, you have a local blog page or a popular industry site linking back to you. That's what's going to help push you up in the rankings. However, since you are an HVAC site or a HVAC company, say you have like Pizza Hut linking back to you, that's really no good because even though they're a popular site, you guys don't sell pizza, so Google is not going to rank you for HVAC, if that makes sense. So I want to go ahead and revisit this tool that I used earlier, and this is your competition here. They've got a backlink profile. So right now, they have 327 backlinks. Let's go to your site. You have 57. So it's not necessarily the amount, it's the relevance. And so we know success leaves clues, and they're ranking pretty high up on Google. So we can actually go into their backlinks and see where they're getting them from. So we can go, you'd want to go to all these sites and acquire backlinks from all these sites as well. If you were to do that, you would be right in the running. So it takes some time, but you'd be in the running for that number one spot. But to really push you over the top, I would do that to the top 3 to 5 sites on Google, and that would actually put you up top here. Like I said, it takes some time to acquire all those, but once you did and you got indexed by Google, you would take this number one spot. So just to recap what we went over today, first thing is going to be content. You want at least 1,500 words on your front page with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second thing is going to be citations. You want to be in at least 300 to 400 directories to really dominate the map pack here. And then lastly is going to be backlinks, meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your site to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to HVAC companies in the Raleigh-Durham area or whatever area you're trying to rank for. Sorry if you hear barking in the background. I've got a bunch of kids in here and they're, but anyway, I'm sorry about that. So if you were to implement this, like I said, it would take some time, but you would be number one. Now, you can take this free blueprint, like I told you earlier, and tackle it yourself, and that's cool. Or you can save yourself some time, take the most effective route, and book a discovery call with me. Again, my name's Steven. I live right here in North Carolina, just outside of Fayetteville. You can reply back to this email or call me at 910-551-2006. I hope you found this information educational, this video educational, and I showed you some things that you can go ahead and start doing today, start ranking above your competition online. At the very least, I ask that you give me a little bit of feedback on this video and let me know how I did. But other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I appreciate your time. Take care. Bye.